I ask you to raise your flowers.
This notion of 250, yes, we can acknowledge that America gained her freedom. But within that freedom, Africans were still enslaved. So how do you reconcile 250 in the midst of enslavement? It's hard.
In the cradle where democracy was born, this moment of reflection is a reminder that the grand stage of American independence was built upon the backs of the enslaved.
So we come to Fort Monroe. This is a place where in 1619, the White Lion docked and disembarked 20 and odd Africans. And these are the ancestors that we are here to acknowledge and remember. Ashe? Ashe.
The millions of ancestors, Sadra Pittman explains, swallowed by slavery's Middle Passage. She is the founder and director of the Sankofa Projects. Sankofa. An African concept meaning to look back to the past to understand who we are.
We jumped into the water resisting a life of enslavement, and many of us were pushed into the ocean. Healthy, children, men, women.
So they shed their shoes, walk with the weight of history in every step to the water's edge.
Into the Atlantic Ocean. So the purpose of going to the water is their burial ground. They don't have tombstones. So this is where we come to honor them. We lay the flowers in the water to say that we remember you.
Casting their blossoms to the surf, petals riding the crest of gentle waves of an endless watery grave.
Each flower, each petal, each piece that you see is offered up to our ancestors who we know and we don't know.
I've stood on the banks in Benin, and I know how it feels when we're honoring our ancestors and the spirit that it brings in, okay? So we say Ashe.
And within the drumbeat of remembrance is a triumphant showcase that the spirit of the ancestors survives.
It's a chance for us to come together, to listen to the drums, to see the dance, to fellowship, to be close with one another.
As the country looks at its reflection 250 years later, what these people see is a nation that declared its right to be free, still fighting to close the gap between its founding ideals and the historical truths buried beneath the waves.